Hello guys, I've made multiple videos already and I promised to come up with this topic and to explain the secret why Nigerians dominate the African music market, music industry. And I came up with 10 good reasons and I will share with you. These are just my opinion and I would like to hear what you think. So if you think anything is missing, please, I will urge you, I will call on you to put it in the comment section because I will be reading them and I will take corrections for the next video. So this is just my observation. This is not, these are not absolute fact. These are what I observe as a Nigerian, and that this is what my people do, and I'm very proud of them because I don't used to listen to Afrobeat before. My favorite music is a Malian music. Umo Sangare and Fatoumata Diawara. Those are Malians. I listen to folklore. But when I look at what Afrobeat is doing, my mind is just, these guys are hard working. They are working really, really hard, you know. And one of the reason, the number one reason I think this Afrobeat something is different is because it's no longer about entertainment, like I said in the previous video. It's not about entertainment, music, dancing, or anything. It's a movement. It's a socio-cultural movement. It's a revolution. And this revolution is being led by the Nigerian artists. And this revolution is unconsciously going on and nobody knew. Nobody know what is going on. And I'll give you the fact. You have to look into it yourself. Watch the Afrobeat movement. They don't sing about guns and violence. They don't sing about drugs. They don't call women bitches. It is all Afrocentrism, Afro aesthetics that are being used. Africa, the beauty of Africa, the strength of the African youth that is being promoted. And Nigerians are at the forefront of this revolution. This is the reason why I don't want us, any African country, to fight this movement. It doesn't matter where your country song is being promoted or not. Just join the movement. And the second reason why the Nigerians are dominating is because they have the global backing of record labels. I don't think any African country can stand the record labels. Some of the biggest record labels in Africa are in Nigeria. I mean, locally. We talk about Marvel Record, you talk about DMW. All of them, they are there. And these record labels have DJs in all the 54 countries, African countries, on their payrolls. They have their radio station in their payrolls, on their payrolls. So once they want to promote an artist, all they need to do, click one shot, and all the music is distributed all over the country, in South Africa, in Ghana, in Kenya, Tanzania, Namibia, anywhere you can think of it. They are that powerful. And not just that, some of the top Nigerian artists that you know are signed to international record labels. They have the backing of the local record labels, also the international record labels. This is the reason why when I see the Ghanaians or the Cameroonians fighting them, I just laugh. You can't fight the gigantic movement that is going on. These people have backings of big industries, brand. They are being signed into international brand as ambassadors. They are being by banks, they are being paid. So you can't struggle, you can't compete with them. And they have worked hard to end these things. This is what I always want to point out. This is what they are doing. Burna Boy is signed to Warner Music. Davido, for example, is with Sony. Sony, they have their office in Nigeria, their headquarters in Nigeria. Not Sony Africa or Sony, the whole Sony from America are in Nigeria, recruiting people, and they are training them. T.Y. Savage is with Universal Music. All these they are Little CK, Rema, all those ones. These people are being promoted globally by these bigger brands. So you can't fight with them. You can't compete with them. This is the reality. And if any African country worries about their music not going global, this is what you need to do. Retrace your step and try to copy these things. Search, make your research, and replicate these things. Now, another reason I have is that Afrobeat is the new sound, is the new wave now. Now, we have top 3 Ghanaian artists, top 4 that are pretending to be Jamaicans. They are fighting Nigerians, but they are pretending to be Jamaicans. They are trying to copy the Jamaican sound, dancehall. Stonebwoy is doing dancehall. Shatta Wale is doing dancehall. Sarkodie is a rapper. you can't compete with the Americans. Samini, that was recently nominated for Grammy, is a dancehall reggae. That's what they call themselves. So how can you compete with the new sound that is the new wave now? People are going with Afrobeat. This is the reason why the younger Ghanaian artists are getting more attention than the older ones. They have somebody like Kwame Eugene, Kiddy, all these things, and Jackie. You see, they are tuning into that Afrobeat sound, and people are attracted to it. So you have to evolve. You have to catch up with a new wave. You cannot remain in that old system and think that people will have to. You have to force people to support your music. It doesn't work that way. And this is, Nigerians have cracked this code, and that is why their music is so successful and people are listening to what they are saying. And I promise you, it's not going to stop. This movement is going to take 10, 20, 30, 50 years, and Nigerians are going to continue to lead because the sound keep evolving. They take the Ghanaian sound, they blend it, take the Amapiano sound, blend it. What I love with the Nigerians is that, you know, you see them speaking Swahili in their music. Yemi Alade, she does that. Now they will say Nakupenda, you know, they will use Twi, which is a Ghanaian language, in their song. They will use Zulu. Patriotic did that, Runtown did that, you know. They will use all African names, all African countries. They will hail the African women, different countries. They will say my Uganda lady, my Tanzanian lady. Tekno does that, you know. But what other African countries do you see them hailing Nigerian women or using Nigerian language in their songs? If they use that, the citizen of that country will say, oh, why are you trying to sound like the Nigerians? Meanwhile, the Nigerians are trying to sound like the Ghanaians. They're trying to sound like the South Africans, like the Tanzanians. Nobody will call them out. Nigerians will even celebrate them. So that is the difference in mindset. They are global. They are more Pan-Africanist. That is the fourth reason. They are more Pan-Africanist, you know. They have this Pan-African idea. When they are going global, they don't just go say, oh, we are Nigerians. No. Listen to all Nigerian artists when they are speaking, they will tell you Africa, 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 Africa. This is the reason why Ghanaian artists, they were putting the Ghana flag in the wall. They are putting Ghana flag in the map of the wall. Meanwhile, the Nigerians are going, they are not saying they are putting Nigerian flag in the map of the world. They say they are putting Africa. You see the difference? That is where the difference comes in. So Nigerians are trying to conquer the world, while Ghana or Cameroon, Uganda are trying to conquer Nigerian market. You see, this is the Nigerians are trying to go global. They're trying to collaborate with global artists. They are Nicki Minaj, they are Drake, and they are Ed Sheeran. They are trying to collaborate with them. But the Ghanaians are struggling to get collaboration with Nigerian artists. That is a difference in mindset with the rest of the African countries. So this is the code. This is what we're talking about. Now, another reason I want to talk about is that the Nigerian Afrobeat, this is the fifth reason. These guys are hardworking. It grew without the support of the government. People say there was a law, 80-20 law. There was no, the law was there, but if that maybe it seems that is the only word that works in Nigeria, because no law works in Nigeria. I knew the evolution of the Afrobeat and how the artists work so hard. You know, they are playing it everywhere today. Now people are so accustomed to this sound that they find it hard to listen to another sound. This is the reason why they no longer listen to Jamaican music again. They no longer listen to American music. Or if you're trying to play any reggae or dance or anything, people will be looking at you and say, what is this one doing? This is the code. And this is what these Ghanaian artists need to understand. Any funny sound, they don't understand. This sound is so global right now. It's so global. Now, the sixth one I want to talk about is that it is called the Nigerian diaspora. You know, these people are so patriotic. Nigerians are not usually patriotic. I'm a Nigerian, so I'm telling you this. I know the way our people reason. They are not patriotic to their country. But I don't know, there is something in them that once it comes to Nigerian music, any party, they want to play Nigerian music there. They go to bars, they go to clubs, they pay DJ to change music. Any country music you're playing, they will tell you to change it and put Nigerian music. They do it automatically. It's like there's a non-verbal communication. I don't know, some kind of connection between all Nigerians anywhere they are. That's how they do it. So they help push this music. Anywhere they're in the party, they share to their friends, they play them, invite them to listen to them. And people start to get to know this sound. And when a Nigerian artist is going abroad, they come out massively and buy tickets to support him or her. This is what they do. Now, that is the sixth point. Now, the seventh point is that the Nigerian artists are hardworking. Most of them are not sleeping. Do you know what they go through? They suffer with generator. We don't have light in Nigeria. They suffer with makeup artists. They spend days and nights and struggling and trying to set up teams and trying clashes and rain and falling, obstructing their video shooting and problem with record materials. They go through all these things to make sure that they put this movement keep going. So this is what is going on behind the scene that a lot of people don't know. This is the reason why you don't have to envy people, because you don't know the struggle they went through to make what is available for you. Now, the 8th point is this. They use non-conventional media platforms. You know, why the Ghanaians are struggling to go for the Nigerian radio station, Nigerian DJ, they are blaming the Nigerian DJs. There are other platforms like TikTok, like Facebook, Instagram, where you pay influencers for them to dance, shake their body, and your song become viral. That's what they do. Touch It didn't become viral in Nigeria or Nigerian radio DJs. It became viral through TikTok. You know, Love One Thing by CK is through TikTok. So explore some of those avenues. This is what the Nigerians, they have broken this code. They understand how this thing works. So this is the reason why they employ this channel to promote their music. You know, this is what they do. And other African countries need to copy these things. You know, like I said earlier on, this is a global movement now. You can't stop these things. Gone are the days where they use light-skinned models or white-skinned ladies or white ladies, you know, in their movies. Now it's Afrocentrism. They promote beauty, African identity. So learn from all these things. Now, if I miss anything, I want you to leave your opinion in the comment section. Let me know what I'm missing. You know, let's have this conversation. And I don't want other African countries to feel left out, because this is beyond Nigeria. This is not about Nigerians. This is Afrocentric. This is Afrocentric movement around the world. People in the UK, in the US, the West Indies, those people that were not proud to identify with Africa before are now able to say, look, I'm an African. A lady was telling me that when she was in the UK, she feel ashamed to say that she's an African. When people ask her, she would say she's Jamaican, but now she can proudly say she's African. And this movement is being led by Nigerian artists, by Nigerian youth, their creativity, their strength. This is what we need to acknowledge. Instead of plain jealousy, ethnocentrism, my country music is not growing, Nigerians are not promoting my music. We need to join our hands and support this movement. This is what we need to do. Now, let this here, you let me know what you think about this, okay? And don't forget to sign up to this channel, because I'll bring more videos like this, all right? Thank you. Sharp.